Well, my little ponies, it has come to my attention that I don't have a video set up to upload for 9 hours from now. So I have made the brilliant idea to run a solo randomizer. This is the first time in quite a while I'm just doing a randomizer of Ocarina of Time that's not an archipelago. And I have set up so many fun settings. Okay, so Child Link starts off right here immediately. We do start off with the various masks. However, let's go to market. And by market, I of course mean... Oh my god! That terrified me. Let's go back here real quick. Oh my god. So anyway, I have entrances randomized and decoupled. So I only need... So, going from the... essentially the hallway outside... Oh, also I don't have a wallet anyway, so... Here's a blue ruby. So going from the area outside of market, going into market, leads me to... under the tomb, where I could get Song of Time and a few other checks if I had items. Actually, wait, I have Flaming Deku Stick. I have items. I could have gone for that, but since entrances are decoupled, I don't know where this will take me. This takes me into this boulder. That's a location I could go into. Let's go into... Golden City. Leads me actually into market, okay? So... notably, I only need 10 Triforce pieces and there are 100 in the pool. Okay. I'm doing this mostly as a practice thing, just to get used to the idea here. I don't have a proper sword. I currently don't have a way to pass between day and night. Things are all locked up. I got a ice trap. Oh right, yeah, Ocarina buttons. So let's go from market to castle. Okay, back at Lone Lorn Ranch. So... I basically really gotta remember to try to get as many checks as possible in every location I get to, because I don't know when I'll be here again, because entrances are decoupled. Trees are randomized, crates are randomized, bushes are randomized! I don't know what that precisely meant, but they are. So how long will it take me before I get something good? How long? Okay, I got a shield. A shield counts as something good. I don't have Ocarina to show you right now. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Okay, that actual fire arrows? No! 10% of the jump checks are traps, actually. So, you know what? We've already seen what it looks like when we leave that hut. What if we go back? You know what? What if we just go into here? Okay, grotto is into a grotto. Unfortunately, I don't have strength or sword, so I can't get that. Oh, but I can get this. A piece of the Triforce can be found at Lake Hylia, thanks. And that leads me back. Okay, so I found a loop. So all of these places I checked, I can go and search them now. So... was murdered. Your red eyes don't help, buddy. So now I have a loop. So now if I go into any of these areas, I can find my way back to where I started. And the market is a big area. It has a lot of entrances. So I know that if I... So that opens up the door. However, since I do have this cheat on to give me flaming Deku sticks, I can get this check out of logic. It wasn't anything important. Now, I can get this check, which is... I mean, I guess it's in logic. More blue rubies, so many junk checks. Remember, there are 100 pieces of Triforce, so now I don't need to go into this, but remember, decoupled entrances, I don't need to check this place. So all this does is lead me right into Lost Woods. Now, I know I can go into there to run around, but what if I just leave this whole area? Okay, getting lost in Deku Forest leads to Dante's hut. So, I need to check it as adult to get the hint. Back into Longmon Ranch. So remember, the hut goes into the area outside of Market. Oh, right. Oh, right. So, this game has a lot of hubs. And if you can keep track of how to access the hubs, then you get access to a lot of areas. Since inside and outside locations are all random. Woo! First Triforce piece, 6 minutes in. Second Triforce piece and a highly allowed piece. That doesn't give me any checks now, but it does give me... Oh, that's right, it doesn't have to give me checks, it gives me a location. So, I'm also not using save states. If I get stuck, I'll have to save and reset. Okay, so I found Hyrule Field. So again, this would be... Oh my gosh, already update. Okay, so these bushes, running through them gives something. That's really cool. Why does an Archipelago have that yet? I found my Ocarina seal. I can't play any songs yet. I need at least 2 buttons to get Scarecrow song. I don't even have an Ocarina or a bottle yet, so it's 4 Triforce pieces. There we go. Hyrule Field with all of these extra checks has so many items. This is fake. That is not all of these checks. So as many as 50 gold Skulltula tokens could be a check. So, yeah, doing this with coupled entrances is way easier, so because you can, like, go into a place, see what it is, and then just leave if it's bad. With this, it's like, okay, well, I'm in Hyrule Field. This can lead to so many places, it's insane. But, I mean... Ow, that's weird. Death Mountain Crater Bean Sword. Yes! The bean patches have souls! You are really good. No, I got flat warped. So now I'm in the graveyard. I could technically go into Shadow Temple here. But there's also multiple other entrances I can go to. I can't enter Dante's hut. But I can pull 2 of the tombstones. So the upper pull stone leads into Kakariko. And it's still daytime, so there's still a lot of checks I can do. Remember, only point in coming here at night. Bottle? Actual bottle. I can't play any songs yet because I only have C up. But it is an actual bottle. Why does this immediately explode? I don't think I can get that one yet. Actual Zelda. Oh, I missed. A trap led me to a check. That's good to know, actually. If I can get into Dodongo's cavern, I can get a wallet. If I have Song of Storms, I can get to another location. Dodongo's cavern holds a wallet. Good to know. So this is supposed to be a fair... Oh shoot, there's 2 gossip stones there. So this leads into Carpenter's house. Remember, that is the only way to get into Carpenter's house. But we can leave Carpenter's house to get right here in Goron City. Goron City actually does have checks. Right, I might as well just check the checks, you know? Oh, but yeah, a lot of, if I were to get bombs or arrows, they get replaced with blue rubies, that's right. I mean, I just need a few more type of pieces. I'm done. Yeah, at some point I do want to do this with a full set of 99. No, so trying to get all 100 out of 100 and keeping notes on all the locations. And yes, probably still keeping them decoupled and all of that stuff. I like how, like, it's supposed to be a maze. It's like you might use bombs in the wrong spots, but if you look, like, there's definitely no path past that. It just leads to more gray rocks. She waits a moment of time to teach a blue ruby, so no rush. I found the magic beans. I don't have any magic beans. But if you look in places that are supposed to have magic beans, they won't have them until I find the soul. Each separate one is its own check. Okay, so leave Goron City to the top entrance to get into the Great Deku Tree. Ooh, keys. The Market Bazaar key. Oh, nice, nice. If you can't defeat the enemy that's been randomized into that room... What do you mean I did a check? Yeah, if you can't defeat the enemy that's been randomized into that room, you just have to leave. If you accidentally jump onto the middle platform and can't make it back to the entrance, you just have to, like, save and quit. Are these useful? Grab sanity, these could be checks. See down, I can play. I can play Scarecrow Song. So now, if I can pull out my bottle and have it pretend to be an ocarina, I can now summon Scarecrows. I think that's only as adult port, though. Yeah, this area is kind of dangerous with enemy randomizer, just because there's supposed to be 3 enemies, enemies just on the wall, so now they're just all on the floor, right down there. More keys! I can use keys. Bombshy bowling alley. I guess if I really wanted to be fair, I'd make it so the stick isn't always on fire, it just breaks. I would just make it unbreakable because sometimes your only sword is a stick. And if you run out of sticks when you really need them, that really sucks. I can't swim! That's another thing that I was able to randomize. The ability to swim. There's 2 of them! But here's the thing, with my super jump, I can totally just choose this and get right to the boss. I'm not going to do that, but I can. Let's just leave. So I can't finish the next room, so let's just leave the Great Deku Tree, and where does that take us? Oh, hey, I mean, I could just leave. I can leave. But that is totally an option. Right, sword can break these, but stick can't, for whatever reason. But I can also just throw them, and Child Link can totally get up here. That's important to know. So leaving Great Deku Tree leads us to Dompe's grave. I'm really hoping that I can beat this in the hour and just get all of the checks. I can't tell how many Triforce pieces I have. I should have just set it to 99 in the pool. Okay, I think I have a setting on where Dompe just doesn't throw fire anymore. Okay. Oh, right. When setting the randomizer, there are like certain glitches that you can enable or unenable based on if you can do certain glitches, like accessing the Zora's area without Zelda's Lullaby or whatever. And one of them was having the ability to beat Dompe's race as Child Link in under a minute. It's called the hook shot. I have to be loaded out. This does lead me to the same place, of course. But then leaving Dompe's grave brings me to house. Okay, that's where the other item went. This also leads me to the Lost Woods. Kakariko Bizarre. Kakariko, not Marco. These are the Triforce to be found at Haunted Wasteland. That's, there's not many checks there. So I can go into the grotto or I can leave. Leaving brings me back to Kakariko. Kakariko Village is a hub. There are just so many places in here. So many areas that you can go to. I haven't been in a place with a day-night cycle yet. Wow! You are so grateful, aren't you? Let's just collect these 3 items. Oh, let's go and collect these 2 items as well. It is funny because, like, these same carpenters from Kakariko are supposed to be the same carpenters that you free from Gerudo Valley. But of course, it is possible to see the Gerudo Valley ones here. That's what, 5, 6? I don't even know anymore. Technically, getting to there as Child Link is indeed possible. I'm pretty sure it's not even a glitch. That's like what this whole place is for. You're supposed to grab a cuckoo, throw it up here, toss it up here. My glitch is just kind of annoying to do, is all. I'll have to get 1 check that's in Chief's house. Technically, it's actually just a separate entrance, so... there are still 3 exits to this place. Wait, because I got warped out of here last time. Real key fake. Alright, let's go back home. Home check. You newbie. Still don't have a wallet. Leaving home brings us to Skulltula House. So, without decoupled entrances, this would basically be a soft lock, right? One way, only one exit in both places. But with decoupled entrances, I don't know what leads into Link's house, and I don't know what leads out of here. So 50 spiders is dead. 30 is dead. 40 is dead. 20 is dead. So Sculpture tokens are dead. I don't need any more. Oh! So leaving there then brings me into the graveyard again. So I could try to go back in, but there's also 2 other entrances that I could also check out. So let's go for that. So I forget what led into Market. Because Market has a lot of areas that I can go to, a lot of places that I can do there. This leads into field. Let's get extra parts. Hookshot! Real, authentic hookshot. Bronze scale. I can swim now. I can swim. That's what that means. Which is actually kind of important. So I couldn't swim. I don't think I'd be able to... I mean, legally you can't do this. If it wasn't... So if the bronze scale wasn't there, if the bronze scale wasn't over there, and I didn't have explosives, I would have to reset. I'd be soft locked and have to reset. That is kind of humorous. It's like on the one hand, it's like, oh, there's a grotto here, there's a grotto there. I just want to go through them. There are so many entrances, but it's like there are also so many checks here, and I don't know how long. I don't know how often I'll be able to be here. Like, I don't know where to enter into Link's house. And I'm done. So this is a really, really bloody short one. This is a really, really short episode, but at some point... Okay, let's just... Okay, so, like, hear me out here. I'm not planning on it anytime necessarily soon, but at some point I want to do this, but I have to get all 100 out of 100 Triforce pieces. Alternative, I guess, would be getting 1 out of 1, but then, like, knowing where that one is, and having to beeline there with decoupled randomized entrances and all that. I hear that Archipelago is going to get Ship of Arcanian entrance randomizer at some point. Like, I think people are working on it. I don't know when. I hope it's soon, so I can basically do this with other people as well. Like, the thing about playing a solo randomizer is I know that I can get checks. I know I can keep doing stuff to be able to do stuff. So, at some point, 100 entrances, like, I'll have, like, the screen up, and I'll have extra windows, have, like, a notepad open where I'm keeping track of all my entrances. Because there was also entrance tracker and stuff. Yeah, there's item tracker and there's entrance tracker. They're supposed to show stuff here. So, I'll probably just use a notepad and just have, like, every single area that, like, leads into this, and just go crazy with it at some point. But I need to get this episode up. I mean, that's not going to be hard. It'll be up by 4 in the morning. I don't like that it's so short, but I don't want to try another one in case that one goes really long. So I'm just going to leave this as being really short and apologize and say, hey, I often go over the hour, so occasionally I can go well under it. I'm sorry. Trust me, I make a lot of long videos next week.